Right. Oh. Oh, there's somebody there. Oh, how do I get past this? Can I get in front of that? Let's try these here. Let's try these here then, see if this here works any better. Oh man, there's always something getting in the way. Alright. That does it. We'll just look out the window here like this here. And we'll take a look. What we're doing here is we're looking over the lovely town of Truro. I decided to come back. Glasses. Well, maybe I should just leave these on. It's kind of bright here. Yeah, let's go over that. If I have to read, then I may have to put the other ones on. Bart? Erdman? Minority of. Is that I don't know who that is. I actually I quickly Googled, read an article, and it says that he wears a fedora. This here's my hat, 99% of the time. Anyway, it's not. Anyway, it's a water ship, genuine water ship. This thing's about, I don't know, it's got to be about 5 years old. I wear it all the time. Lasts forever. Water ship. Send the check. Email me and I'll get you the address. Where are we at today? Today, to move on. I always like to have my laptop handy and open, because you never know when you're going to have to pull rabbits out of your hat. So anyway, we'll just use that. We will use that when we need it. Okay, so how best to approach the New Testament? It's not easy, simply because there are so many opinions out there that people have about the New Testament that once you start having a conversation about the New Testament, everybody sort of falls into whatever their opinion of the New Testament is. If somebody is if somebody has been well studied in the early literature of the church and have come to the conclusion that a lot of these documents are nonsense, made up, fictitious in some way, shape, or form, or brutalized copies of the early texts, then you're going to have a problem with some of the things that I say, because I'm not going to approach the New Testament like that, and for a specific reason, in that many of the people that I really want to engage in the conversation here are Christians who are presently active and presently believe the doctrines of the church. Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to approach the New Testament from the position that they do. That is, that they believe that these texts are true, they are inerrant, they are they shouldn't be questioned, and while we're eventually going to start questioning them, it's got to begin at a place of common ground. That although I have my own reservations about the New Testament at the present time, at the beginning of the journey I did not. At the beginning of the journey, I very much embraced the New Testament and read it over and over and over again. And I remember that the moment that, no, not the moment, I remember the time span that I began dealing with this thorny issue of Christian faith and the New Testament and JC. And it was actually after I had been quite involved in I'm trying to think of the right word. Well, for lack of the right word, let's just say that I was quite intimately involved in leading a couple of friends that I knew to come to believe in JC as Lord and Savior. And obviously I was a Christian at the time, so that kind of worked back then. Wouldn't work so good right now.